What's up, guys? This is Patrick here, shooting a video. You know, it's Sunday, so basically it's update day. Not much going on. Well, I guess a lot going on, depending on how you put it. Nothing, only work and school. You know, it's what my life consists of. You may wonder why I always shoot videos when it's nighttime. It's because I'm never home in the daytime. I'm really not. I'm either working or I'm at school, so and anything in between, I barely get any time for any extracurricular activities, if you know what I mean. But yeah, so not much going on really. I did my Sunday ritual, cleaning all my tanks, change the water, scrub all the algae off the glass, clean out any filters that may be running slowly, you know, all that fun stuff. Two Stroke King did a video there earlier using the filter fiber on his Aqueon filter. I also use the same filter fiber in my Aquaclear 30. Instead, I just make it into a cube and I place it in the media tray, media basket rather, and yeah, so good stuff. But the only thing I find is that it clogs up pretty quick, and when you're when you're stuck for time and you're trying to do some maintenance on your tank, it's a bit of a pain in the butt. And I'm the type of person that I don't like changing out filter media too often. I find that if you change it too often, it just doesn't get a chance to the bacteria to grow. As soon as it grows, you're throwing it. As soon as the bacteria gets well established, it's like you're throwing it out. So I don't know, but like Two Stroke King showed, one side was dirty, one side wasn't. I usually flip it over and then use it again for another 2 weeks, and then I'll chuck it and make a new cube. So all I do, I'll just ball it up and I lay it in the tray, and once it gets wet, it just molds into a cube. So that's cool. So it works really well. It takes all the fine particles out of the water, any like plant media, stuff like that. So you know, good stuff. Some little changes to this tank in the past week. As you can see, my water is really clear actually, and I'm pretty impressed with it. This tank is always dirty. I don't know what the problem is. I think it's mainly because it's slightly overstocked, and you know, there's fish poop going around and stuff like that, so I don't know. But I just found this tank a pain in the butt to keep clean. Maybe I didn't wash the substrate enough, I'm not sure, but you know, it's staying like it now, and that's all I can do. As you can tell, well, you know, I'll show you. I removed the spiral valve, mainly because it wasn't getting a lot of light, because this Hygrophile here is hogging all the light, and I don't really have any other places to put it in the tank right now, because of the fact my lights are centered. All the light is obviously focused in the center, therefore anything on the side isn't getting ample light. So like my Lobligia here, for example, it's not growing as fast as everyone else's seems to be on the site, for the main reason being it's just not getting the light that it would require normally. So you know, I'm not going to bother to get a new light for this tank, because mainly all this that's in here is going to be moved to my 90-gallon. So basically this is just going to stay the way it is for the next few months. It's doing great, you know, the fish are happy, so, and when they get their butts in a 90-gallon, they're going to be pretty freaking happy. So yeah, right here, remember how I introduced this as a crypt? I think I'm going to take that back, I think. I have reason to believe that it is a ruffled Amazon sword, I believe. I'm not even sure if that exists, but I read a few profiles of it online, so maybe it does. I'm not sure if there's any other names on it. I'm pretty sure a crypt isn't going to get this high. I mean, that's pretty high. It's my Amazon swords in the background there. They've been in the tank now for about a month, and this here has been in the tank probably 2 weeks. So 2 or 3 weeks. The Amazon swords have been in there actually longer, and they're almost outgrowing the Amazon swords. So I'm pretty sure a crit wouldn't do that under such low lighting. So I'm not sure. But let me know. Wisteria is doing awesome. Jungle Val back there is doing pretty cool. It's not growing as fast as I would have liked, but it is still growing. It's pretty tall, and it's just cool to have it in the tank, you know, if I want to do something with it later. Moving on, running out of space on my memory card. 10 gallon, looking awesome, clear tank. I'm just loving this tank. This is a fun tank. Remember how I said I was going to keep it clean and not put a lot of plants and stuff in it? Well, I kind of jumped my boundaries a little bit. I put the spiral bell in this tank. For the most part, because there's more lighting in this tank, it's less distance from the fixture, and the tank isn't as wide as the 25. So therefore you're getting more lighting on the plants. So I'm going to see how they do. You can see a little bit of melt on them there now because of the changing water parameters. But one noticeable thing, the main reason for this update, my chain swords looking really good. These I don't know if you realized in my last videos, like I had these in my 25 gallon, and they just looked like absolute shit. And mainly because they weren't getting any light, and my Cory cats were just mauling them to death. They just couldn't, they just couldn't function. So yeah, Jungle Val in the background there, not doing as well as I would have hoped, but it's coming around. It's just getting used to the water. The Bacopa australis here, doing great. Hygrophila growing like a friggin' weed as usual. My grow out tank looking good, just growing out some plants for a friend. My Beta Paul, he's rocking as usual. FishTankTV.com. It's Patrick. Thanks.